Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my brows at home. I'm also going to be showing you all the tools that I use when I do them. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. First thing I'm gonna do is make sure that I brush my hair all the way up, which they don't really go up much, but just to see what I'm working with. Then the next thing that I'm gonna do is use my moisturizer, and this is basically gonna be there just to help me hydrate the area, because we are gonna be plucking the area and using the little face razor, and you don't want to irritate your skin. So the next thing you're gonna have to do is grab your little face razor, and what I always do is flip the razor facing the top of the brow. So instead of being like this, I'm gonna flip it over like this, and always kind of use this little razor as my guideline of where I want that sharp line to go, to have that little bit of an angled brow. So I usually put it towards the inner part right here of the brow, and I place it there, and I just kind of make a little dent. I crease the skin. I don't know if you guys can see that line. It will go away. It doesn't hurt. Then you're gonna flip it back down, and once you flip it back down, you're gonna go into that line, press it a little bit, and then you're gonna shave down. So that's gonna help your brow stay really sharp, like so. Then I'm gonna take a pair of tweezers and just make sure I remove any of the hair that did not get removed with the face razor. And I just start plucking that area. So it's really sharp. Then I usually grab my little mirror, step back a little bit just to see where I need to pluck. Your moisturizer is going to be your best friend throughout this whole process, so I usually go back in and just massage the area just so it doesn't get irritated. Then you're going to grab your face razor again, and you're going to pull your brow up, and you're just going to start shaving the bottom, which is super easy, because then if you pluck it, you're going to spend so much time plucking it. So you're just going to start shaving off little hairs that you know you don't want. I usually pull my brow all the way up just to see the brow hairs. And now if you're a little scared of doing this part, especially getting close to the brow, then this is where you can use your tweezers and pluck it yourself. So then I usually take my toner, which is gonna be this, and I use my little cotton round, and I damp it, and I use it to kind of like hydrate and just clean all the little hairs that were shaved off. Use a razor again, and I pull my skin to the top, and I start shaving the very top just to make it really sharp. And same thing with this part, this outer part. Get it as close to the brow as possible. And then again, you can take your toner and just clean up any of the brow hairs. And this is where I'm gonna do the unibrow part, and same thing. I'll shave off that part. Usually a lot of little hairs are left over, so this is where you can grab your tweezers and just start tweezing the little baby hairs that the razor didn't catch. So now we're going to take our tweezers and our small little mirror, and I start plucking the little hairs that are left over. I usually pluck away so it doesn't hurt as much, and it usually grabs the hair pretty good. My eyebrows are starting to get really red. I'm gonna use my moisturizer again, just massage it there. And it kind of helps you see the hair when it goes up. Then I grab my razor one more time and I just make sure that this part is a part that's really sharp. So once again, I go up with the razor facing down to the eyeball. Just angle it, make sure that this part matches to the part right here, meaning at an angle. That's why I like these guys, because it's like pretty long and you can kind of see like that it matches. And then I put it there. Once again, I press a little hard and I go down. And there's usually my guideline of where to go and pluck. There's a few little hairs that I missed. Grab my spoolie and I brush my hair all the way down. And then I grab my scissors and I cut the little long hairs out just so it looks more clean and the hairs are not too grown out. Then the same thing but going upwards, and I keep my spoolie, so I put it here, I brush up, and with the scissors I just cut whatever is coming out from the brow. I always make sure I like go back and forth just to see, but like there's that little hair that's hanging out right there. Carefully, I just want to snip it with a little bit more toner. I'm just gonna go over it and kind of just place it over, and then this rose water toner usually helps my skin just kind of soothe, because I've been like plucking and it's gonna be red. This brow I had already done off camera. This is my stubborn brow. They're sisters, not twins for sure, but they're pretty even, I can say that. Then I'm gonna grab a little bit of more moisturizer. Just make sure I massage it on the brow, because they're super sensitive, especially because I've been plucking them and putting the little face razor on it. The little tweezers are really sharp, so I sometimes pinch myself, as you guys can see. There's a few little pinches right there. But that is how I clean up my brows at home. I usually don't let anyone else touch them because I'm super particular, but it looks really nice and sharp. I think the thing that makes the difference is a little face razor, because we're going straight, and that's what helps me get that like super sharp edge on that part of the brow, which is kind of going like this, making sure that everything that doesn't cover that line is gone. I brush my hairs all the way up, and I usually start right here towards the arch, and I always do really light strokes and bring it all the way down to the tail of the brow, and I stop right there. Then I go towards this top really lightly. I just start doing that, then I brush it. Then I take it to the beginning of the brow, and then I just kind of I grab it really from the very edge of the pencil, and I just go up. And then after that, I just grab the spoolie and brush it. So basically the trick here is making sure that you fill in the areas that you think that need hair, but you don't want to fill in the whole thing either, because you just want to make it very natural. I think for me, this is all I'm gonna do. It looks really nice. It doesn't look like it filled it in too much. Then after that, I'm just gonna grab a clear brow gel. This is the Benefit 24-hour clear brow gel, and I'm just gonna brush it up. And this brow gel helps my brow hairs look a little bit darker. And then I grab my spoolie, brush it, and then my pinky just help kind of stick the brows up.